Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dustborn. Last we left off, our party had grown. And after some struggling, we have entered into a mall, an abandoned mall, one of the places where the weave continues their archival work. At its center is a giant statue of White Jesus. And today we get to start exploring it. Well, no time to write new music. It would be about now, wouldn't it? Let's not interrupt prayer.
This box is for taking pictures?
Oh, speaking of pictures, I just learned that Pax went to prom and there were photos. Unfortunately, she burnt them all.
Oh, that's a shame. I would have loved to see them. I don't have any prom pictures either.
You went to prom?
No. What is prom?
Something I wouldn't have imagined seeing Pax at, not in a million years. I mean, I'm sorry, can you picture her in a dress?
Why don't you kids take a photo together?
That's a great idea. Anyone have $1?
Thanks, Pax.
It's nice to enable them.
Well, congrats on your first photo, Eli.
This is amazing. I'm going to treasure this forever.
As usual.
Did you guys visit the arcade yet?
What's an arcade?
Eli! Christ's sake, man, you're like, oh my god, you're like a fucking Martian. What do you mean? That... Okay, that settles it. I thought an arcade would have, like, 2 arcade machines. I never imagined this.
I'm super excited, and I've never even touched an arcade machine.
Well, today's the day for firsts, Eli. You're a virgin no longer. Hey, that was... I'm so sorry. It was not cool. It was totally uncalled for. I don't know what I was thinking. Eli? Hello? Hello?
There used to be arcades everywhere, but I haven't seen one for years.
God, I feel like I've really missed out on a lot of stuff.
It's never too late to start, Z.
You're right. Who wants to get their ass kicked?
I'm always down for some
Eli?
arcade chaos.
I'd love to play, but maybe Pax wants to go first.
You guys fight it out. I'll beat you both.
I'm game.
Fine. Let's do this.
Okay, so it's paddleball. I'm glad that I practiced a bit beforehand, at least.
Oh, I am crushing this.
That's what you call crushing it? Please, sis. Didn't expect that, did you?
You're both so good.
Yeah, whatever. I held back. Would have been unfair not to. But thanks for good game packs. That was fun. You know what? That's enough. For now, we can come back later tonight, Eli.
Oh, they have paddle pong party. I used to play this all the time.
Hey, Theo. Are you done praying?
Praying?
I tried reconnecting with God, but the setting was not conducive to a spiritual awakening.
Yeah, fair.
I believe spending quality time with you guys and some classic video games beats going to mall church. Anyone up for a match? Who wants to go first?
Not me.
Eli? Ziggy? I actually play
There's some friendship
in a
building.
tournament once. Beat all my friends. Made it to the final. My opponent was a girl. My opponent was a girl. Probably no older than 10 or 11. We all made fun of her. I thought she'd be a pushover. That day taught 13-year-old me some valuable lessons. The least of which was how to be a gracious loser.
A very good lesson to learn. Unfortunately, none of the other ones actually playable.
Hey, Pax, can you give me a hand? Or an eye?
Did you have to carry all the boxes?
Yes. Just do me a favor and guide me to the library upstairs. I honestly can't see shit.
Okay.
This way.
Okay.
Just follow my voice.
Got ya.
You've got this.
Shut up.
Over here.
Coming.
What's the question of what? The library in question. Oh no, there it is.
Marco.
Polo.
This way.
Okay.
Just follow my voice.
Got ya.
You've got this.
Shut up.
Over here.
Coming.
The library's upstairs. Don't know. Which one it is. Oh, no, I guess it wasn't there. We just need to... open the back door, or just drop it off inside.
This way.
Okay.
This one does seem to light up. It's probably a new location, so I presume this
follow
one
my
would be
voice.
it.
Got ya.
You've got this.
Shut up.
We're here.
Ew. I'm just gonna drop these boxes off. Don't go anywhere. Wait up! I can't just leave without checking this place out.
Find anything good?
Nah, it's mostly mainstream crap and justice propaganda from the 1990s. Can we be real for a minute? By now, someone must have found those justices in the diner. Or best case, they walked out of there. Even if they don't report it, they know something happened. What's our end game? Say we get to Nova Scotia in one piece. What's next? Do we all ride into the sunset and live our best lives? Do we build some sturdy wooden cabins and start a commune for anomals?
Right now, my first priority is survival.
Well, that answer sucks. We're always trying not to get shot. Let a girl daydream about walking barefoot under the northern lights or something. These shelves have been picked over a few too many times, but I found one gem. For you. Let's see what everyone's up to. Figure out how our Lord Jesus got supersized. Try to befriend Mr. President.
I would like to get to know the raccoon more.
Although, obviously, Gnome has a head start with the fuzzball. Stupid fucking soothing box. Come on!
It is certainly strange to have a moment of serenity here.
Facts. Give me my facts.
What are you up to?
Just picking up some stale cancer sticks and trying to pretend Mega Jesus isn't watching my every move. I knew New Jerusalem was special, but I like my capitalism and religion a bit more segregated. Anyway, where have you been?
Exploring the ruins of a lost civilization of carefree, devoutly religious credit card carrying shoppers.
I knew you were a closeted mole rat. Did you... Oh. Oh, hi.
Hello,
Dad.
Mr. President.
You made a friend.
Animals love me, babe. I'll buy him some crisps.
Planning to poison him?
I would never. Besides, those things last forever. And now I'm out of change. Farewell, sweet fags.
You're such an idiot.
Yes, I believe you're right. I could pull off one of those hats.
You speak raccoon now?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I just find it helpful to sometimes pretend to have a conversation with things. People, woodland creatures. I was looking at these hats. I don't want to sound greedy. I already have the one hat, but it was the hat I was given, not one I'd chosen. What if there's another hat for me? What if I'm more of a Stetson kind of robot? Then again, why am I asking myself to choose one hat to express myself? Maybe I should wear several hats, or none. Or maybe it takes time to find the right hat. What do you think? Should I try them on? The door's locked, but surely we could find a way in. Doors tend to open in your presence.
Let's do it. And I'm sure someone can help us get through that door. Theo? Give us a hand? We need to get into this hat store.
Why?
And don't ask why. CT needs a hat. It's vitally important.
Far be it from me to get between a robot and their hats. go.
Thank you. Theo, do you want to help me pick out a hat? I would appreciate a second opinion.
No one's ever asked me for fashion advice. But I'm at your service. So, what kind of hat would work for a caretaker unit?
I'm not sure what that even means, but it's a good question. I'm supposed to resemble a traditional nanny, right? So what would a nanny wear?
Don't worry about what you should wear. Think about what you want to wear.
Well, I'm at a loss. Pax, would you do me a favor and pick one you think might suit me?
Always have a fondness for.
Does this one suit me?
I'd say
I
yes.
think this is the one for you. Very stylish.
Really? Then this is the hat for me.
I love it. I should be getting back to our host now, though. Excuse me.
Yes,
Understandably.
I'm happy with my choice. This hat is me.
Do you need to get back to dinner?
Goodness me, you're right. Dinner must be just about ready. I'll let everyone know.
And I'm sure dinner will be all the more exceptional. With the satisfaction of wearing a nice hat.
Dinner's served, everyone. Please come to the food court. I repeat, Theo and the librarian appear to have not heard my call. Would you mind letting them know dinner's ready? Last I saw, they were still in the security office.
On my way.
Can I ask what the deal is with this computer? Puritan hardware is a rare thing to see in the Republic.
It wasn't easy to get hold of, but I have friends in Strait.
Sorry for interrupting, but dinner's ready.
Already?
Time moves differently in here. Catches visitors by surprise.
That's interesting.
Hey, is that Pacifica Tech?
Top of the line. I have a guy who has a guy who knows a girl who knows someone who gets me what I need.
Understood.
Not only that, these machines are Puritan grade. Straight from the heart of purity via a girl and a girl and a guy and...
Theo, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Modern hardware with proprietary P-grade ports.
Our employers have been extremely clear. We just carry the cargo. We don't do anything else with it.
I get that, but we're on our own in enemy territory, and now there's an opportunity
Did you
to...
say dinner's ready? Let's go. I'm starving.
I eat mostly canned beans, but I'm curious to see what your cook's cooking up. You lock the door. You can never be too careful. It's mostly to keep my precious boy out of the room. He's a sneaky little fella.
This president is quite crafty indeed.
Okay, my dining standards might have been warped by the menu in Liberty, but doesn't this taste a little burnt?
I am so sorry, everyone. I got distracted picking out a new hat.
Since we had to skip lunch, I'm too hungry to notice anything. Keep killing it, CT.
Thank you for making dinner for everyone, CT.
You're welcome. Why do you all call me CT instead of the caretaker?
That's what we called you in school. It stuck.
Oh. I guess we haven't asked you what you want to be called.
Really? That's remarkably shitty of us.
You can be anyone you want to be, love. How about Mary Poppins?
No, inappropriate.
Is it? The quintessential British nanny seems like a perfect fit to me.
I was thinking Viola, for now. I once read William Shakespeare's Twelfth Night to the children at the facility. They did not enjoy it, but I did, and I liked the name Viola. It suits me. A feminine name, suitable for my original programming and voice.
Well, your programming shouldn't stop you from picking any name you want, Viola. But I like it. It's classy.
I like it as well.
Thank you for hosting us here, Lottie. This place is absolutely remarkable.
Yes, how did everyone pass the time? Favorite activity only, please. Bedtime is approaching.
I bonded with the Fairball and went on a vending machine raid. limited success.
I managed to land a new high score on Galaxy Marauders in the arcade. The arcade upstairs.
I love the arcade. That was fun.
That was fun.
I loved it. Good pick, Pax.
I think I'll head to bed in a minute. It's been a long day.
No practice today, Theo? Don't we have a gig tomorrow?
Practice gig.
We're, touring the Republic with a band. It's our cover story. Something everyone should be aware of by now.
Now that is something I would like to see. A real live band in my mall. And since Mr. President's birthday is coming up in a few days, maybe you'd like to give him a private performance?
Hells yeah!
Of course we do.
Pax, your call.
Absolutely.
Sure, we could use the practice. Lottie, Mr. President, you're in for a special treat.
We do like the hat.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you.
I think I believe the name. If so, I'm doing my choices.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. Thanks for coming. We've been the Dustborn.
Did he like it? I couldn't tell.
Mr. President loved it, and I don't say that lightly. He's usually more of a metalhead.
Right. Time for me to settle down for the night. Maybe do some knitting.
Good Lord, it's almost 7. We need to head to bed, Mr. President. You know how you get.
What a day. My first Betty's Diner, a fucking mall to ourselves.
Meeting a bundle of furry joy.
A close call with justice.
I wonder what happened to those trigger-happy officers.
Bruised ribs and egos at the very least. And they probably won't be on speaking terms for a while.
Yeah, and I can't imagine they'd file a report that says we shot each other. We might be in the clear there.
Unless they died from internal bleeding. In which case...
Thanks for contributing, Gnome. Fuck. Sorry, Mega Jesus.
We'll file that close call under learning experience. But we need to get our story straight. Because next time...
Next time is not today, Theo. Hey...
How are things going with the trash panda? Isn't it past his bedtime?
The what now? Don't you dare insult Mr. President. And things are going splendidly. It'll be hard to say goodbye.
This is a new side of you, Gnome.
You're telling me. I hate pets. There's just something about this little guy that melts my cold, cold heart.
So, like I was saying...
I hope you don't mind sharing a bedroom with us, Eli.
Oh, I'm used to sleeping in groups. There's no privacy with the riders. Private bedrooms are used for, you know.
Hot sex?
What? No. They're used for timeouts if the younger kids are misbehaving. Hot sex happens in the sleeping halls. Everyone just pretends not to look.
Next time is not today, Theo. Hey, this mattress isn't too shabby for something that's been sitting around for decades.
It's getting past my bedtime. See you tomorrow?
You know it. So,
Oh.
Theo?
Who's there?
Let's see what Theo's up to.
Hello? I couldn't sleep. I think I'm having a crisis of faith, Pax. Ever since you mentioned the cargo again. Time and again, we've been caught unaware by a lack of information. We didn't know about the robot's past, and it hijacked the bus. What if we find ourselves in a situation where knowing what we're transporting could save our lives? It's hard to keep going on just blind faith in the mission when we know nothing about what's on that data key.
So, what do you think we should do, Theo?
I don't know. We could connect it to Lottie's computer. It's purely hardware. We won't have another chance like this. But we can't betray Nova Scotia's trust. Not after everything they've done for me. Not if it puts our mission in jeopardy.
We'll keep it softer, I think.
They will betray you. Nova Scotia's just using you until you've played your part, and then they'll throw you under the bus.
Maybe they will. They might. But I'm not a vengeful person, Pax. Breaking their trust won't prevent them from betraying me.
It's more we're forced to utilize the new tool.
Stop being weak. You want to let some weird shadow corporation dictate your actions? Or do you want to take a stand and find out what you're risking your life over?
I'm not scared. You're right. There's no point wasting the night with a crisis of faith, when we can do something about it. Let's go, Pax. Let's do this. The door to the security office is locked with her voice. But the thing is, her voice is portable. If we can get a hold of her voice box...
Battles not. Well,
Any idea about how to get a hold of Lottie's voice box?
This part is all you, Pax. I can't do it. Jesus is watching. Maybe check if the door is open first.
Okay, little buddy, just chill. It's me, Pax. Remember? We played you a birthday song earlier. Hey, you hungry? We might be able to work something out. I bring you snacks, you bring me something that belongs to your human mom.
as long as Mr. President's on our side, I'll be content with the outcome. Vending machine time? No, not quite. So let's find... We need to acquire... Snacks. From an abandoned mall. Maybe I could have picked up beforehand. Do I need to wake up? No. Do you want to wake up anyone else from doing this? Probably not, but vending machine was my main bet. Yeah, we don't have the resources to look at that. Cannot. Oh, cannot wake anyone up. There's anything in the arcade. If there was, I would have noticed it. Feelings can be wrong. Also, I mean, I suppose it's one come up here and now.
World order. A one-world government needs to rule with an iron.
Right, let's get our new word. First things first, we match up the seam. So this is some resource for me the bat at least. But that does not help us with providing a snack for Mr. President. Alright, so we cannot win Miss President over with Jesus Crackers. Alright, one more for the collection. Anything in here that won't assist us? No. A note of hearts. I wonder where Violates.
Hey, Theo, any ideas?
I'd say get the raccoon to help you out, but how? Didn't Gnome bribe it with food earlier?
Indeed they did. I don't really have any food on me. Muscular really makes sense. Would be indeed a food establishment, being the vending machine or the restaurant, but neither brings up anything resembling interactivity. Or they just didn't look hard enough. What of question mark? Why do we get food here? The question one would think it would be having to ask in a war, but here we are.
Hey, Theo, any ideas?
I'd say get the raccoon to help you out, but how?
Hey, Theo, any ideas?
I'd say get the raccoon.
Okay, so we cannot really.
Didn't know bribe it with food earlier.
What food where? The logical step won't be the vending machine if it will actually interact. Those things that would bring to mind a possibility are thoroughly shattered. Clearly we're not wanting to bring anyone else into this.
Children and drinking their blood.
Every place that I've wandered into that I thought could be reasonable. Oh. Ah. Okay. Overlook this part of the cinema. Very far.
You like peanuts, little guy? This is yours if you help me. I need your mom's voice box. Got it? Voice box. You know, the thing she speaks through. Go get me the voice box. The voice box.
She did say she'll see through anything.
Stupid trash panda.
This person's doing his best.
No, that's not it. The voice box.
Don't be too loud now. Then again, Lottie did say it.
Worked? The animal understood you.
We'll see how far understood goes. Apparently, yes.
Good boy. Easy as stealing a voice box from a crazy lady living alone in a mall with a pet raccoon.
Let's just go to the security room and get this over with.
Indeed.
We need to return her voice box as soon as we're done.
It'll be very important to ensure there is minimal proof of our activity. Lest things go horribly awry.
Just speak through the voice box. You should sound...
You. Open door?
Nice impression. Now, let's get this over with. Plug it into that slot.
It's asking for a password.
Try Decorruption Initiative, lowercase with a hyphen.
That worked. How did you...
I worked in Purity for 10 years, Pax. Click that folder.
What are we looking at here, Theo?
Data. I mean, more like a database. It's a massive archive, but I don't know what this... Try that folder.
More cryptic names. Wait, some of this looks familiar.
What are you two doing in there?
Unplug it, now. Hey, CT. I mean, Viola. Still getting used to the new name.
Hello. That's okay, so am I. What are you doing here so late at night? In Lottie's office? Where's Lottie? Is she up?
We were just, doing...
I'm sorry, Viola. Theo wanted to help Lottie with her computer. She mentioned she was having some software problems, and with Theo being a software engineer and working experience from Purity, it's supposed to be a surprise, so maybe don't tell Lottie? Or anyone?
Oh, I see. No, don't worry. I won't ruin the surprise. What exactly was the problem?
I am super tired. I think I'll head to bed now. Pax, want to walk with me?
We're not the best at lying.
A job? What kind of job?
Well, we've done as much as we can with the equipment I have, but my employers, they have a proposition.
What sort
They
of
want you to
proposition?
come to Nova Scotia to continue the work.
Oh, easy. I'll just jump on the first flight and wait. There are no flights, or trains, or even buses.
Right. So they've asked me to put you in touch with someone.
And this someone has a job for me.
Welcome, darling. Congratulations on being first.
What exactly?
How are you doing tonight?
Bringing something to Nova Scotia. Don't ask me what it is, because I don't know. But Theo's a good man. You can trust him.
So, if I do this job, I get to leave Pacifica and go to Nova Scotia? What happens when I get there?
You get paid. And you'll have a choice. Stay and help with the research, or go, like, anywhere you want.
Sounds too good to be true. What's the job?
Aside from what I just told you, I really have no idea. If you accept, Theo will brief you. There's one more thing.
Of course there is.
They're looking for more anomals to expand the research. Now, I haven't told them about, your friends. If you need to bring someone else on board, they'll arrange for that and pay accordingly.
And if I say no?
We part ways, and maybe we don't see each other again for a while. They're sending me elsewhere.
Wonderful to
To
hear.
go deeper into the origins of the proto-language. There are some interesting...
She was going
things
largely
when
well,
you
other
take a
than
look at it.
me getting stuck figuring out how to
Sorry.
provide Mr. President with a snack.
Field of interest.
Tell me more about your research.
Really? Well, we've been over this already, but I've spoken about how the proto-language contains the building blocks for all language, including your Vox. But there's so much we don't know. Like, that's why we must continue the work, hopefully with more anomals and all the resources available to us in Nova Scotia. I'll be pursuing parallel research into where and when the proto-language originated. We know it emerged independently in different parts of the world over 50,000 years ago. And we've studied cave drawings, runic languages. I believe we're getting close. Language is the foundation for human consciousness. It's how we make sense of the world around us and how we shape it. It's incredibly powerful. And the way anomals are able to use language to change human perception, we've only barely scratched the surface there. Maybe, through all of this, we can figure out how the broadcast triggered your vocals, and perhaps find a way to use this to help anomals and make a better world. And I know you probably need to get out of here.
What do your employers want with this knowledge?
We are still trying to figure out how to help people. If the broadcast used the proto-language to package and transmit negative memes and disinformation, perhaps there's a way to do the opposite. I'm not saying a second broadcast necessarily, but use language to improve lives, transmit facts, truths, positive memes, counteract the original sin.
Look at pictures.
Language can be dangerous, as you well know. But in the right hands, if we can use their tools against our oppressors, liberate humanity from the shackles of autocracy. We're idealists, Pax. We want language to be free, not controlled by any single government or entity. But, truth be told, I'm mostly in this for the science. I'll miss having you in the lab, but perhaps later tonight.
How does the meme figure into all of this?
Well, from what you've told me, it's truly one-of-a-kind technology that can translate and rewrite echoes of the proto-language. Well, this could provide us with a whole new perspective of how the proto-language works. I figure this must be something used in the original research and development of the tech used to trigger the infodemic broadcast. It's invaluable, but of great value to you, if you can get your hands on it. Of course, if you take the job, it'll get you back into the Republic. And I'm sure Theo can be persuaded to take a detour into Oregon to get the meme. You'd both benefit financially from it, and we would benefit scientifically.
I really should get going.
Did you want to maybe later?
I'm meeting a friend for dinner, but after, sure. Your place?
Yeah. Look, about what I said the other night about maybe seeing if we can, figure out if there's something here, something more permanent in our...
Oh no. Not again.
The return of the squid.
If we're going to concentrate the building blocks of modern linguistics and the entirety of human knowledge into a centralized hub, we have to call it something.
We can do that once we know how to use it. For all we know, it won't even work.
Oh, live a little, John. The building blocks of language and information. No. The roots of language. Roots?
How about LLP? The Lebanon Language Project.
That's terrible. You want to name this miracle of science after a dinky little town in Kansas.
It's our dinky little town in Kansas, and also the actual location of the Tower of Babel, which is serendipitous. But sure, you come up with something better while I compile the results from our last test run.
Roots, trees, trunks, language. The tree of tongues. How about that?
Let's not go with that one. Tree of Tongues brings to mind a very, very different mental image.
We are Axiom. The absolute truth. Language is disorder. Hate, fear, deception, they all begin with language. See for yourself the chaos wrought by your words. Axiom brings order.
If you say so.
What are you doing? Get off me. Go do whatever it is raccoons do at night and leave me... What's wrong? What's that light?
How did they track us down?
These guys were looking for you?
The fuck? Pax?
This is not the time, Z. We have bigger problems.
We want to speak with the individual representing this group of unlawful divergence.
Theo?
I have something that might help us, but I need a minute. Keep them distracted.
You have something that belongs to us. Please hand it over, or we will be forced to take it from you. Overseer. Yes, Overseer. She wants to talk to you.
Good morning, everyone. I wanted a chance to chat with you before... Latest technology under my purview.
Overseer, the connection is poor.
Achievements unlike anything you... retrieved by force if necessary.
I think we lost her. My apologies. I'll just relay the information myself. What the Overseer
We're
was
giving
saying...
you a chance to just hand over...
Sorry, Overseer? You go ahead. Oh, sorry.
What was that about the greatest technology?
Stop this nonsense! You absolute imbeciles are lucky we're offering you a chance. By all rights, you should be expunged. The only way to create a peaceful, harmonious society is to cure the disinformation disease and all who are infected. That's why we're building the tower, to counteract your broadcast with our own signal. Once we have our property. By stealing it, you're standing in the way of real progress. We're not barbarians or murderers, but we have a responsibility to use our technologies and our vast intelligence to set things right, to monitor and censor the use of wrong speak. Still, return our property, including our former employee who will need to stand trial for his actions, and we'll let the rest of you leave.
Monkey boy time.
Operating. That's disappointing. Fine. Adjunct? Use force.
Of course it is.
In your face!
Gotta say, I wasn't expecting to be fighting these guys again.
You guys have so much experience.
I swear they were easier to fight last time.
Don't try to defeat them with pure force.
What's wrong with pure force?
You've got nobody.
Making a dent in these guys.
This is not working.
Where's Theo? Didn't he say he had a plan?
I'm sure he'll come through. Just keep fighting.
We can't keep this up forever. Man, you better hurry.
Pax, cover your ears.
What?
Just do it.
Take that.
There goes your main advantage.
Looks like Theo really came through after all.
An EMP. We should have known you.
Try harder.
An EMP. We should have known you. Sort of
Oh, now you decide to talk.
Oh, you really think our methods are underhanded? What do you call all those body modifications?
Coming at you.
Progress. Innovation.
Do you really believe that, or are you just spitting out company lies?
Surrender, and I'll answer your questions.
We don't do well with ultimatums.
Be gone.
We don't do well with ultimatums, Bryce.
How about you surrender? That upper hand you had is fading fast.
I would never surrender to the likes of you.
The likes of us are gonna
Take that.
That's cheating. You're using our technologies against us.
Preparation is half the battle, bitches.
Well, you just played your one card, and we brought more resources.
Adjunct. I've been informed that local law enforcement is approaching. You need to leave now. We can't afford to be exposed.
This is our chance. We need to go.
We found you once. We'll find you again.
We will use deadly force if necessary.
Out the back, kids, and hurry. The Mormon Guard are here. I called in a favor. They'll leave us an opening to get to the bus, but we don't have much time.
All right.
Come out with your hands.
Viola, get us out of here.
You got it.
We will use deadly force if necessary.
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but you're the reason I'm going into hiding.
We're sorry about the library. We had no intention.
It's fine. It was time to retire and call in one last favor with the Guard. They were going to run me out of there sooner or later. I know Wasatch County like I know Mr. President's bushy behind. We'll find our way.
Theo's right. We owe you our lives.
You can thank the Mormon Guard for that, and the strapping young officer who owed me a favor for taking care of him and his siblings when their fortunes took a bad turn. You folks be safe and don't worry about us. The Weave will take good care of both me and my furry boy.
They'd better.
Bon voyage.
If anything happens to Mr. President,
You never thought to mention
there'll be a
the
riot.
Puritans were after you. And you made all that fucking fuss about a cover story?
I mean, they weren't really after us. They were...
We didn't think they'd follow us into the Republic.
Oh, you figured the Puritans would just forget about the heist.
A heist? You stole something from the Puritans? What did you steal from them?
And how did they track us down?
You guys are so much cooler than I thought.
Cooler, stupider, more suicidal. Welcome to the team.
This is my fault. Last night, I didn't think this through, and I think that's maybe why we're in this mess. This is on me.
That's not true. I don't need you to play the martyr. We both broke into the mall security office to access Lottie's computer and see what's on the data key we stole from the Puritans.
You did what?
So what's on it?
It's encrypted. We didn't learn anything. But we may have exposed our location to the Puritans.
You think?
I know.
You know,
we
I've
shouldn't
heard
have.
enough. I'm sorry, am I the only one who sees the problem here? You know, that you guys lied to us and put our lives at risk? You know what? Whatever. I need to make a call. I need to make sure my family's okay.
Is she mad at us? Feels like she's mad at us.
I just want to say, you guys are awesome. You're fighters, revolutionaries, fugitives, and thieves.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is what we like, Eli.
We need to talk.
Oh, we don't. Let's see about
Hey.
gifts.
Hello? Hey, hello? Hey, Mom? Mom, is that... Hold on, Yeah, is that you? Is that you? Wait, you sounded... Mom? Oh, you're okay. You're okay. No, I can't believe I got through to you. I've been trying. Yeah. Okay, yeah, yay. And you're safe, right? Are you safe? Good. Yes, of course, yes, of course. Yes, Mom, I know. Yeah. Jane of the Void, I give thanks for your protection against those outside the woods.
Do you have a minute?
So what was Purity like? I don't know anything about those guys.
Sandalwood? Great scent. Second only to tobacco and teak wood. I'll save these for a quiet night at home. Working in Purity was a special kind of hell, so I had to take pleasure in the little things.
I can imagine.
Knitting, good whiskey, high thread counts, scented candles. Not everyone can afford it, but at least they paid me enough to indulge. And clearly, I need to learn to unwind. Thank you.
So what was Purity like? I don't know anything about those guys. Only the stories told by other writers.
I don't know. I barely remember anything from that night. What kind of stories did you hear?
That the Puritans are like gods, except with advanced technology instead of magic. They can fly.
I guess we should talk about it.
We really
Biffed it.
messed up.
Crashed it and burned.
Screwed the pooch.
You, Theo.
We made a bad call. But thank you for taking responsibility. I wasn't sure how to bring it up without incurring everyone's wrath.
Speaking of, were you able to decipher anything from what we saw on the computer?
Encrypted data. Nothing I could recognize. But maybe that's for the best. The less we know. It was a bad idea to go looking in the first place, and it almost got us killed. I failed them all. Not just as a leader, but as a friend. They trusted me, they let me get close, and I let them down. They're right to be angry.
Doesn't this just raise more questions? I mean, I knew the data was valuable. Why else would Nova Scotia burn your cover and pay us a small fortune to retrieve
Let's
it?
just stop, okay? Curiosity almost killed the cat twice. We need our remaining lives, and we need to finish this job.
Anyway, that the Puritans are like
Understandably.
gods, except with advanced technology instead of magic.
Your sigil guards my family and protects them from evil. For this, you have my eternal gratitude. May your darkness envelop and guide me. May your knives remain sharp, your guns loaded. I draw strength from your spirit as we venture into the unknown. Jane of the Void, I give thanks for your protection against those outside the woods. Your sigil guards my family and protects them from evil. For this, you have my eternal gratitude. Jesus! Pax, what the hell are you doing creeping around like that? Oh, wow, got something to say?
What did Mom say about this?
Moms never knew. Come on, don't act like you're some pious Catholic either. Look, if you actually listened to the stories about Jane, like the wandering wench passes through hopeless places and brings peace and mercy to those who need it. That's good. Who cares if it's true? Anyway. Oh, I got in touch with Mom. She made it out. Together with the other girls. Justice was too slow and they don't even know who they're looking for.
Excellent.
Sounds like Annie patched things up with Fred and the others. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but at least she's not on her own. They're keeping their heads low for the time being, bouncing between different communes. After that, who knows what they'll do. I know what to do with myself. She's been my whole life for so long. I'm glad she's okay, but now she's building a new life without me, and it feels...
It's your turn to choose what happens next. You've put your life on hold for everyone else.
I'll stick around. I don't have a better plan. You and Eli probably understand me better than anyone.
Okay, performance is still
So, this
fairly
is a
low.
good team. And it's nice to feel part of something bigger. In Liberty, we built walls to separate us from the outside world. Anyway, I'm gonna go join the others, hang out a while before we head to Main Street for the gig.
Excellent.
That the Puritans
Socializing.
are gods, except with advanced technology instead of magic. They can fly, they're immortal, and they wear white spandex suits.
Sorry we've been slipping up on the new name. For the record, I like it, and I'll get better at sticking to it.
No need to apologize. I expect people will need time to adjust. I'm not even sure I will stick with it. I've never had a name before. I'd be surprised if I got it right on my first try. While we're on a personal topic, there's something I've been wanting to talk to you about.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't sure if I should bring this up, or when, or where. I know you've been keeping it a secret from everyone.
Mm-hmm.
You're with child. I wasn't able to detect this before the caretaker protocols were reactivated, but now that I have, I'd like to offer any assistance you may need. I know a few things about child rearing. It's part of my original programming. Of course, it'd be good if we could stop by a store that sells prenatal supplements. And perhaps you should consider some relevant exercises.
Please, keep this between us.
Of course. I was designed to be discreet and only report matters to my supervisors. In this group, I consider you my supervisor, which means I'll keep this between us, Pax.
Much appreciated.
Okay.
What was I saying? Just like the gods, I guess. Or supervillains. When do we need to be there?
The venue? Latest 9 for setup.
Are you really gonna play concert tonight? After everything?
Absolutely.
We have an obligation to the agency and the bar. If we don't show, alarms go off. People start looking for us.
Guys, we can do this. Okay, so our last concert was touch and go, but we have some new material now, and we've been practicing. We'll do a good job, I know it.
Yeah, I guess it'll be kind of fun to see you guys play.
Can we heckle you? Throw rotten tomatoes, that sort of thing.
Why would you want to do that?
I don't know, to keep you motivated?
That would not keep us motivated.
Tomatoes always kept me motivated.
What is wrong with you, kid?
Also, that they're giant assholes who believe they're smarter than everyone, and that their technology is a solution to every problem in the world.
Sounds like the Puritans, all right.
Also, that the entire universe is a computer simulation which they control, giving them ultimate power over everyone and everything.
It'd be a nightmare. That would be a stagnant and boring world, wouldn't it? Alright. Showtime, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, Rangeley, Colorado. Thanks for coming out to Main Street. We're the Dustborn, your band for tonight.
Let's try some new material. See what holds up.
We chase the ghosts in the mean machine. We are the ghosts of this machine. Bouncing back along a severed line, chasing echoes of an older rhyme. This town's in a the demon inside of you, pursuing shadows of a darker view. We're all ghosts between time and reason, tracking echoes from another season. This town's in a ghost town state. There are ghosts out walking late. This town's in a ghost town state. There are ghosts out walking late.
We'll just be playing the newer song each time then. Seems each one gets you a little bit more score than the last.
Dustborn.
Understandably.
Thank you.
Don't want to be a one-hit wonder. Crossing the Rockies into the Heartlands, a dangerous encounter with justice.
We're absolutely sure the papers we got from Lottie will get us through the checkpoint, Theo.
I mean, yeah. As sure as I can be. The Weave has always trusted her.
What's going to happen to Lottie?
She'll be fine. She has the furball.
You're really smitten.
Who wouldn't be? The boy was adorable. With his tiny, fuzzy paws.
Yeah, Lottie will retire and spend her golden years watching reality TV about Pacifica's hottest bachelors. Or invent a new method for canning beans, patent a cloning device. Who knows with her? She's chaos incarnate.
I loved her.
Until 7 PM at least.
We're coming up on the Rocky Mountains checkpoint.
Are they gonna ask us to play again? Oh, I hope they do. We rock.
Gateway to the Heartlands.
We're leaving the provinces.
Hello, civilization.
And hello, more justice patrols.
After what we've been through, I'm actually okay with that.
They don't want to see our papers.
I just got a thumbs up. I'm thumbs upping back.
Discipline amongst the troops is slipping.
And now I got a little salute. I don't know. Things could get a bit Reichstaggy if I return that salute. I'll give him another thumbs up. They're waving us through.
All this planning and money to get proper papers, and they're giving us a thumbs up?
And a potentially offensive salute. I'm not sure he realized how inappropriately angled his arm was. Either that or...
Make you feel better, Theo. We can circle around and go again.
I mean, I should be happy, but it's such a waste of resources.
We'll need those papers later.
True. Thank you, Noel.
They're still waving. I actually feel bad for them.
We should throw a party. Celebrate the occasion.
Is it someone's birthday? I didn't know.
No, but getting through that checkpoint deserves a party.
And just a new song.
You can have a party without cake.
What? No, absolutely not.
What kind of parties have you been to?
Cake parties?
Okay, well, I mean, right, if we pass by a Betty's or a Henry's, maybe we can pick up a cake.
Ugh, those are sad excuses for a cake.
No more shortcons, no more scams.
Is that the best way to start this sort of thing? I mean, I'm not a songwriter, so... I'm gonna criticize when I'm not a songwriter, I suppose.
Like I said. Ugh, those are sad excuses for a cake. I could bake a cake.
Do you have cake? Mix? Flour, sugar, icing?
We have none of those things.
No cake, no party.
I don't know about that. Turn up that music, Viola.
All right.
We're coming up on a tourist attraction. Anyone need to stretch their legs and use the facilities?
Not me. Ooh, look at the pretty mountains.
Cold rocks, wet snow. What's so pretty about it?
Sourpuss.
I'm spotting multiple justice vehicles in the parking lot.
Oh, fuck.
Just keep driving. They have no reason to stop us.
Stop the bus.
What's happening?
Just stop, please. My bloody head.
Pull over once we're out of view, Viola. What's wrong?
Are they okay?
What's happening?
You can sense things. Intense feelings, other anomals, or...
This time it's both. A lot of emotion. There's one of us around. And they're really upset. Jesus. Oh, this headache is going to stick.
So what do we do?
We can't risk blowing our cover to investigate, not with justice around. And we're expected at the Yellow Brick Road Motel by the end of the day. There's no time to waste.
You're actually arguing for ignoring someone's cry for help?
I'm not saying that. We don't know if it's a cry for help. We don't know anything. And that's the point. If we had more information, I might say we intervene. But we've had too many close calls. And all we know is that justice is involved.
Come on, that's just weak sauce, Theo. We don't leave anyone behind, not if they're a normal. And if justice is involved, they're clearly in trouble.
Just because they're a normal doesn't mean they're one of us. It's a person, and that person may be bad.
Indeed.
You're the reason we stopped in the first place, and now you want to back out? Whoa, what do you even mean by bad? Like justice bad? Because if they're a normal, they're never gonna be as bad as justice.
So you're saying that having vocals automatically makes someone better than any justice... Oh, why am I arguing with you? Pax, it's your call.
We take a look.
I think you're making a mistake.
The man's right. Let's go.
No. You guys stay here. Ziggy, let's go.
Now that is the sister I remember.
We'll need to do this swiftly and decisively.
No justice. Only those civilians over there.
So, where are the cops?
Are we sure there's an anomal here, Pax?
No, but Gnome led us to you. And whoever it is we're looking for, they could be in trouble.
Could be. Okay.
Locked.
Locked. I'll go down to the collection while we're here and all.
See anything in there?
This place looks pretty dead. There must be another way in.
Okay, I'll look for another way in. Better than asking for Ziggy to risk herself again.
No one here.
So you have an abandoned justice vehicle. Possibly tall. Civilian car. And progress toward our bat upgrades. Let's call the civilians. So what insight we can gain from them.
I'm terribly sorry, honey. I really thought it was open.
Have you seen any justice officers around?
No, sorry, dear. Just those trucks over there.
Where are you folks from?
Oh, we're from
Out west. We really should get going. Oh, that's nice.
The guidebook said it would be open.
That's a very old guidebook, hun. Well, you guys have a nice day.
You as well. So...
Did that girl just... Can't be. She's just a child.
Told you, they're making a
But she's so young. Your school shut down before she was born. Hey, little girl, you okay?
You can't run. Just stay there. Move and we'll shoot. Put your hands up and no one gets hurt.
She's just a child.
Stand down. This doesn't concern you.
You're pointing a gun at a kid. Of course it concerns
She's a deviant,
me.
not a kid. Please step back.
Leave her alone. I bet we can do some fun stuff with our new Vox in combat. Let's try bully on these guys to see what happens. You guys saw that, right? The girl. I'll hurt you. You guys saw that, right? The girl.
Absolutely.
Coming at you.
Absolutely. Hug that guy.
for us all, I think.
You're next.
No, stand up to you.
Nice one, Eli.
I'm getting the hang of this.
The range attacks put a bit of a problem, but that's fine.
There might be more of them. Come on, we need to go.
Where's the child? We can't just leave her.
I think she ran out front when the fighting started.
Kid, we're not going to hurt you. You sure she went this way?
I mean, where else would she go?
Ziggy?
You can see anomals with your meme, right?
Holy... So many echoes. I've never seen anything like it. And they're all moving together like they're following something.
Or someone, so we see where they lead us.
Pretty terrifying.
The echoes, it's her. The echoes are drawn to her. What is happening? Hold on, kid. I'm gonna help you. I think we got them all. I'm surprised the meme didn't burst into flames. Hey, you okay? Hey, we're friends. Are you hurt? Kid, Can you talk?
We don't have time for this.
What's your name? What are you doing here? What did those bad men do to...
Z's right. We should get going.
We're not safe here. I'm going to pick you up, okay?
Pax, are you okay?
What the hell was that?
I don't know. She got into my head and there was humming.
Humming? How is
I didn't
humming
hear
bad?
anything.
Trust me, it's bad.
We can't lose her again.
Hey,
Pax, just be careful.
what else? It's okay. You're safe with us.
Because talking to her worked so well the first time.
This is normal. What you're feeling isn't special or out of the ordinary. It's just how things are in this world.
Wow, that worked?
Kind of question mark.
Okay? We're bringing you somewhere safe. Please don't zap my brain again. Okay. Back to the bus.
They're going to have so many questions.
They are indeed. Welcome, Raiders. How is everyone doing tonight?
Where's the bus?
How are you doing, Roku? And how did your stream go?
More visitors.
Oh,
We need to stay close to the road.
Oh no. They're arresting that friendly couple.
Stay down. Don't move.
oh, that's unfortunate.
What?
We don't know about any deviant. Yo, need some help? Hey, where did you guys find a child?
I'm very that stream went well. So what were we chatting about?
Can you take her?
Take
And how did Marvel Rivals treat you? If anyone doesn't know me, I am Alutier,
Leave that nice car
archivist,
in.
storyteller, madman.
We have to get the child out of here, and if we stay and fight, our cover is...
You know, we haven't been able to take care of, unfortunately. She's doing fairly well, thank you for asking. Dustborn is
No
an
one's following us?
Not
interesting
as far as I
game.
can tell. How's the child coping?
I'll go check on her now. Let us know if you see anything.
It's not making the best first impression. But it's certainly not a bad time.
I don't know how I feel about this.
She's just a kid, and those justices are trying to hurt her.
Hello,
The right
Yots.
thing. Looks
My
like
day's
they
been
agree.
quite well, thank you for
human
asking. What about yours?
She's quite adorable.
You do realize this child belongs with someone, right? You just took her.
We rescued her.
At least we saved someone.
We can't save everyone, Eli.
Maybe not, but we should.
Look, we're not equipped to care for a child, even if she is a normal.
You're saying we should have left her there for justice to capture? Or worse?
I'm not saying that, no.
Sounds like there are a number of men who are cowards.
Someone who can keep an eye on her until...
Until what?
Welcome, Ash. How are you doing
Stole her
tonight?
From her parents to do experiments on
We
her.
don't know that, Eli. We don't know if she's like you.
If only she'd say something. Either she's too traumatized or she can't speak.
This feels dangerously close to kidnapping. But I don't have a better suggestion. We'll leave her with the Boulder librarian. The Weave has resources and contacts. Maybe they'll be able to track down her family.
Sorry,
That's a
hold
fair
on.
angle.
If she doesn't speak, then how can she...
What?
Well, vocals generally require, you know, words. She got
No
swarmed
worries.
by echoes.
Do enjoy your work and
Not just an
do
old
enjoy the rest of
voice.
your night. And thank you very much for the
All
raid.
the more reason for us to leave her with someone who can help her. We can't just take someone's child with us across the country.
I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking, Ash. Okay, so there is no sort of coders here.
You're safe with us. What's
Let's try some
your...
reassurance.
Where's your mommy and daddy? What do you think we should do, Eli?
Just keep it chill. Show her she's safe and that we are safe. We'll get there when she's ready.
Fair enough. All in due time. I've already written music for this particular section. Right, let's actually get to the library stop. We need I'm glad to hear that they switched you fine at least, Gons.
You two staying on the bus?
Someone needs to watch the girl. Are you getting off?
This is a precious opportunity to use a toilet that's not on wheels.
I always knew you'd develop a taste for luxury.
Theo went in to pay for the fuel. It'll take some time to charge the bus, so feel free to go inside. But first, if you have a moment, Pat.
Let's see what
This will take a while.
Let's see what Viola has to say.
Bus ready yet?
Not yet.
Oh, it's because I accidentally walked a little bit too far away already. I mean,
This will take a while.
Well, I don't know. Should we get her nuts? What, pretzels? Do kids like pretzels?
Dude, come on. Pretzels are for people over 60 who wear dentures.
Fine.
Hi. Do you have a restroom I can use?
Sure, but customers only.
We're customers. That gentleman there is filling up an entire bus. And he's also buying snacks.
Glad to hear it. Thank you for choosing Standard Energy. Here's the key.
much appreciated.
Make sure to return it afterwards. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks.
No. Thank you, ma'am.
Fine, sugar gummy bears with artificial coloring then.
Or maybe a Slurpee. Or maybe a Slurpee. Ah, gotta watch out for that sugar rush, though. Don't want some hyper little Supergirl on the bus.
What much is very important.
As far as Theo's concerned, we're kidnappers. He has a point.
He does
It's
indeed,
like Mom
but
said, kids make you vulnerable. Change your priorities. But the girl needs someone to help her. If not us, then the Weave. That's what they do. Help anomals. So either we drop her off at the Boulder Library, or we bring her all the way to Nova Scotia. I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world if she stuck around.
I don't want to take too much time.
You probably know Boulder pretty well, right, Henry?
I like to think so, officer. Why?
We were hoping you could tell us where to find the Yellow Brick Road Motel.
We can't find it on our maps, and no one seems to know where it is.
Did you hear that?
I did. Follow me.
Okay, following.
Where are you going?
Do we skip the motel?
We can't. We need to warn the librarian. Those officers said at least 1 hour before their backup arrived. We leave now. We'll get there well ahead of them.
And what about the crew? What do we tell them?
We're all in the same boat. We keep everyone in the loop, and we make the decisions together.
Indeed.
It's been a stressful day. The last thing we want to do is cause division. Let's go.
All right. On it.
Ma'am, wait.
What?
I'm very sorry, but I believe you still have the key to the restroom.
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
Not a problem, ma'am. Easy to forget. You'll want to stay safe out there. Road's getting slippery, and there has been reports of criminal activity in the area. Apparently, a couple posing as tourists from South Dakota attacked a squad of officers up in the mountains. You can never judge a book from the cover. Where did you come from? Did you see anything?
Sir, backup needs you to send them our location again. They went to the wrong station. Seriously, I don't know how they make it anywhere without us.
I'll radio them now. You have a good day, ma'am.
What's going on? Oh, I recognize that face. It's the bad face.
The bad face?
How bad is it? Does it have something to do with those justice officers?
Justice knows about the library. Those officers in there are waiting on backup. We need to get there before them and warn the librarian.
Why?
What?
It's fine. They'll be waiting a while and we'll be quick. We'll strategize on the way there. Viola?
Got it, Theo. Hold on to your hats, people. I'll get us there in a jiffy.
So just want speed. That will draw more attention to us. And we do not want that.
This is it, huh? Looks like a real motel to me.
That's the idea, Sai. Okay, so where do we find the librarian?
Theo didn't know, but it can't be that hard. We got about an hour before Justice gets here, so let's split up to cover more ground. I'll take the front office while someone else checks the rooms.
Right, who goes where, boss?
Ziggy, you're the quickest. Check the rooms and let us know if you find anything.
I'm not phasing through any doors, but I have no problem looking through windows.
Let's check the reception.
How much time do we have, Pax?
The... Locked.
God damn, I jinxed it.
Anyone in there? Hello?
Maybe they're hiding.
Sai, this one is all yours.
Oh, I'm gonna regret this. Is that the alarm? Oh, shit! How do we shut it off?
Look for a control panel, and quick. This will draw unwanted attention. CT? Viola? Sorry. What do we do?
Someone will have to disrupt the electrical systems behind the panel if the buttons don't do the trick.
The buttons don't do anything. Sigh?
What do you want me to do?
Sigh smash?
Hey, look at that. It worked.
I leave you alone for 5 minutes? I thought we were trying to be stealthy.
Find anything or anyone?
Nope, nothing. No one. Some of the rooms are completely empty. No furniture, no guests. Wait, the librarian isn't in here?
They could perhaps be in one of the locked guest rooms.
Wow, these robots are absolute classics.
Love the design.
Guys, let's focus. Where do we start looking?
Maybe they have records of room occupancy. A guest log.
Coming through.
Wonder if we anywhere would be.
This looks like the terminal in Latore.
I don't expect it to be connected to the weave, but it might contain guest records.
Z, you're good with old hardware.
I mean, I can pull apart a 40-year-old robot Pax, but I am not about to mess with a computer that moms could have grown up with.
That's valid.
Viola, you're, old.
It doesn't have a universal robotic port, but the keyboard will do.
What's taking so long?
It's a purely manual interface. I have to type with my fingers, like a human. Here we go. According to the system, all the rooms are booked, just like the sign says.
Except we just confirmed no one's here.
Every room has a record of guest occupancy, some of them long-term. This goes back years, and there are no vacancies for the next 6 months.
So it's all bullshit then.
A cover. Well, I mean, it is a library.
Let's check all the rooms.
Where do we begin?
Z, you check the rooms.
They all look the same to me.
So we bust into all of them. Until we find something. It's locked. Sigh?
Okay. Whoops.
You really don't know your own strength.
Are we gonna have to fix that?
What are you talking about? We found it like that.
This one is just empty.
Fully booked my ass.
Well, that's booked.
Locked.
There is, after all.
Down door.
It is currently filling the number even that there is room for beds on.
Another empty room.
I'd say that qualifies as booked. Okay, so that is not a lead. If we were to, say, follow the yellow brick road, what number would that tie most heavily into?
Locked. Sigh?
Huh. I'm enjoying the mindless destruction.
Excellent.
This is just a regular room.
Doesn't look very lived in.
And they're coming for our kids trying to mutilate.
Okay. One by one then, I suppose.
Sigh?
This does get a bit monotonous.
I can imagine. However,
Do these curtains look weird to you?
Those aren't
Yeah, it's locked. Sai?
Sorry. Ow! Ow!
You okay?
That shit hurt. Oh.
Hmm.
What is this made of? This isn't like the other doors.
It's been reinforced. Why would they reinforce this door?
Ziggy?
Yeah, okay, I guess we don't have a choice.
I think we'll know exactly why this door.
Oh man, it's too dense. I don't know what this thing's made of, but I can't push through. How about...
Hey, anyone in there? We have an appointment. Dio, Luna, Lottie, any of those names ring a bell?
The librarian must have left.
Okay, how about we find a key to this door?
Okay. Where will the key to this door be? Right. Let's see.
Good evening, valued guest. I'm Lola. Need a towel? I can take your use.
So, all the keys are right there, dangling, just out of reach. Viola, can you get this thing working?
I'll take a look.
Anyone need a fresh towel? Thought so.
The central processing core has suffered irreparable damage from a power surge. It needs a functioning core before we can interact with it.
The towel robot is working. Can't we just switch the cores? Like I said, the towel robot is working. Can't we just switch the cores?
Well, these things are not particularly complex, so maybe.
He's our best bet. Work your magic, Doctor. Did I miss? Point of interaction. We get everyone to leave. Maybe that'll reset things to allow us to swap these cores. Let's take it back for a moment.
Good evening, valued guest. I'm Lola. Need a
So, all the keys are right there, dangling, just out of reach. Viola, can you get this thing working?
I'll take a look.
Let's avoid moving this time. Doesn't suggest something that we do not want.
The central processing core has suffered irreparable damage from a power surge. It needs a functioning core before we can interact with it.
The towel robot is working. Can't we just switch the cores?
Well, these things are not particularly complex, so maybe. They appear to share identical interfaces and operating systems. This might work.
Okay, so I suppose I nudged Viola at some point.
Good evening, valued guest. I'm Lola. Need a towel? I can take your used towel and provide you with a fresh replacement. Here at the Yellow Brick Road Motel, we put our customers first. And that's you, baby.
Good job, Viola. All right, give me one, towel, please.
There's a limit of 1 towel per valued guest. Please insert your used towel for a fresh one.
Viola, give me the key to room 3.
Do you have a dirty towel that needs to be exchanged?
It's
for a fresh
mechanically
one?
wired to only work with the requested items. We'll need to feed it what it asks for.
And get a towel from one of the other rooms. Or maybe even one of the ones I've already broken open.
Books on books on books. Oh, another one. Same as the last one.
Yeah, definitely a lot of vacancy.
Okay. Now I have a towel.
Lola will take care of... Thank you for depositing your dirty towel. At the Yellow Brick Road, we have the most exclusive range of fresh towels. Lola's gonna take care of you, Pudding Pop. Which towel would you like today?
I'll take number 3.
Towel number 3. Calming lavender, guaranteed to give you a good night's rest. Great choice, baby cakes, coming right up.
Let's hope this gets us into the right room.
Let's find out.
That's a good sign.
It's stuck. Sai, can you give this a push?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god!
Shit! I thought you were Justice. Oh Christ! I didn't mean to. Hey, let me fix this. I can patch you up.
You don't even think about touching her.
I'm not touching her. I'm gonna talk to her. Weary with toil, I haste to my bed. The dear repose for limbs with travel tired. But then begins a journey in my head to work with my mind when the body's work's expired. For then my thoughts from where I abide intend a zealous pilgrimage to thee, and keep my drooping eyelids open wide, looking on darkness which the blind do see.
What's happening?
More with that later.
What happened? Did I get shot? And how did I get unshot?
You're a normal.
I guess I am, yeah.
It doesn't even hurt anymore, just tingles a bit. There's no pain. I should be mad that you shot me, but right now, I'm just grateful you fixed me up again.
I'm real sorry, but I thought it was Them. I wasn't expecting you guys to show up.
We don't have a lot of time. Z, go get Theo. I'll help Sai inside and talk to this trigger-happy gentleman.
I'm sorry, Sai. I should have gone instead of you. Eli could have watched Girl.
I feel fine, so don't worry about it, I guess.
You can use Vox to heal?
Vox, yeah, but it has to be poetry, unfortunately.
So, you're the librarian, huh? You don't seem like...
But why must it be poetry?
Librarian, ex-soldier, faith healer, tree hugger, demolitions expert, at your service, Sai. And fucking apologetic.
I thought the weave was all about peaceful resistance. What's with the shotgun?
I got the same philosophy about guns as I do about words. If you can use them to fight fascists, you use them.
Yeah.
We can all get to know each other later. Justice is only a half hour out, and we need to clear this place before they arrive.
I'm aware. There's been activity all across the map today. Lots of libraries sending out distress signals or going dark. I hope you folks got room for one more, because I can't stay here, and I got nowhere to go.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
The party continues to grow.
Stop fussing, I'm fucking fine. All healed up. No holes, no scars, and we've got a library to clean up. So let's go.
We can't trust any of the libraries now. I sent a message back to La Torre, but I doubt they'll respond.
Good luck getting any answer from anyone. Libraries all over been going dark. Something is definitely going on.
We'll need to change our route.
Time to skedaddle, folks. Won't be long before the Blue Coats show. Theo, you can carry the acoustic coupler. Sai, grab the storage unit on top of the console. If you don't mind.
Got it.
I liked it here. It's a real shame to lose it. Oh, fuck, Mr. Planty. Pax, your hands are empty. Can you do me a favor?
Absolutely.
Philodendron. I'm not leaving them behind.
Philo what?
Philodendron. My lucky plant.
Soul, I don't think we have time to pick up a
He's in
plant.
the bathroom, the one with the name tag. This is important to me. It'll only take a minute.
Sure, I'll get your philo plant with the name tag, Mr. Planty.
Are you sure?
It's the least we can do. Go ahead. I'll be right behind you.
Come on.
That's a good question. How do we actually... learn which one is Mr. Planty? I mean, the best thing to do would be to ask. So we've also just... guess. And I'm awful at guessing.
Are you the one?
Keep the road clear. We don't want to block traffic. And send some guys around back. See if there's another exit.
Sir, are you sure about this? It doesn't look very She must be a guest.
Ma'am, do you have a moment?
Oh. Yeah, sure, I can...
Are you staying at this motel, ma'am?
Don't I know you? I believe we met earlier, at the station. You left your toy behind.
Wow. I owe you one. I guess it's lucky you went in there after me.
Much appreciated.
You were riding with some folks on a bus, an old American Motors Company model. Those are rare, hard to miss. But I don't see it here.
What's your name, ma'am?
He asked you a question.
Annie.
Annie. Okay.
You here alone? Where are your friends? Colleagues?
Ma'am, where are your associates?
They're out running errands.
We'll just have to wait for them to get back.
So what brings you to Boulder?
And why are you carrying a plant?
Just doing some gardening.
That's a strange thing to be doing if you're stopping at a motel for the night, right?
We're investigating this motel for illegal activity. I'm sorry, but we'll need you to stay here while we take a look. Him! On me!
I mean, that's as good an opportunity to leave as any.
What the hell was that, Soul? I could have been killed. And all for a plant?
Relax, Buttercup. I waited till you were out of there, and it helped you escape the pigs.
You did.
I booby-trapped the place when I took over. I told you I'm ex-army and a demolition expert. Hey, look, I am eternally grateful you got Mr. Planty out of there. I know this probably sounds insane, but he's been my only companion. Call him an emotional support plant. PTSD is no joke.
Indeed.
At least we all made it out. Right now, we have bigger things to discuss. So, you said libraries were going dark. First La Torre, now Boulder.
Yeah, Salem and Rapid City, too. You can't trust anything west of Chicago, and they could be next.
Rapid City is our next stop. Any way we can tap into the Weave to get more information? Or talk to Nova Scotia?
Not a chance, champ. The only way to contact the Weave in this region just went up in flames.
So we'll have to get to Chicago and speak with our contact there. All right. We'll make camp, regroup, figure out what to do from there.
So, emotional support plan?
That's right. What about it?
Nothing. I wouldn't mind one of those.
Valid. But would she also want a philodendron?
So, how does it work, Saul? You just recite poetry and it heals people?
Exactly that. It helps the body heal itself. Lacerations, stab wounds, bullet holes, even internal bleeding, sometimes. Doesn't work on cancer or dead people, but gunshot wounds are my specialty, thanks to a stint in the Second Civil War.
I'm not sure this is an appropriate discussion in front of the child.
Have we settled on calling her the child now?
Thought it was girl.
Girl works. Simple, easy to remember, albeit a little presumptive.
Because we don't know if she's
a she.
On that subject, I've been thinking. I asked you to call me Viola, but there's something about that name that doesn't quite sit right. I think it's too conventional. It just conforms to what Justice wanted me to be. Like I'm role-playing a character they created. Therefore, I'm going back to CT. For now. After all, that name was given to me by the children I cared for, including Eli. The name has emotional significance.
Very well, CT.
I'm touched, CT.
A gender-neutral name is nice. Especially when you're in a transient state.
Yes. I admit it's strange to adhere to an identity assigned to me by Justice. Some parts of it ring true, while others seem absurd. If they hadn't had such antiquated notions of domesticity, who knows if they'd have given me a feminine voice? I didn't sound like this in La Torre, but I'd be just as happy with that affectation as this one. It'd certainly spare me the Mary Poppins jokes. But this must all be terribly boring for Girl here. We ought to get ready for bed.
Aw, man, I tell her the best bedtime stories. Gnome, wanna join? Since she's so taken with you. No. You okay?
Sorry, I'm just thinking. You go ahead without me.
Are you just thinking though?
Oh, my shoulder's pretty fucked.
You know, when I was a kid, I was a lot like you.
Listen, kid, don't get me started on the American Motors Company. That company's infested.
What are you guys talking about?
The weave. Saul's selling me on the idea that the libraries are the key to this nation's future, and you know what? I think he's right.
It's a good angle.
I was just saying to your sister, to win this fight, we need to use words, language, information, this and otherwise. That's why I joined the Weave. When I could no longer hold a gun or throw a grenade, this was how I could still play a part. And honestly, it's the winning strategy. To fight justice, we need to turn their weapons against them.
Yeah, how do we do that?
That's what we're trying to figure out. And maybe we won't get there, especially with justice picking apart the Weave. But God help us, we won't stop until we succeed. Or die trying.
You're probably right. Fighting them on the battlefield is a zero-sum game. But if we can weaponize words the same way they've done, we might stand a chance.
That's what the Weave is all about. And that's what Nova Scotia's trying to do. Understanding the power of language and weaponizing that. That's the key, kid. That's it. So, hey, what's up with that kid, girl? Theo said you found her today?
We did. Well, I guess you could say maybe she found us.
What the fuck is that all about? Who is she? Doesn't she have parents?
We don't know. She was being attacked by Justice, and we couldn't just leave her, so, you know, we took her.
She's like us. A normal. I'm guessing that's why Justice was so keen to get their hands on her.
How can that be? Kid's barely old enough to walk.
She's like 10.
It's a long story, but we've learned that Justice has been running experiments to create anomals.
What, like a fucking army of deviants?
Pretty much, yeah. Eli's one of them, actually.
God damn, the shit I'm learning today. Makes me happy I met you guys. Kids shouldn't have to go through shit like that. They need to be protected.
Do you have kids?
A daughter. And an ex-wife. Haven't seen either in... forever. I made my choice when I enlisted. And again when I became a librarian. I don't regret it. Does that make me a monster? I couldn't take care of them and commit to the cause at the same time. As long as I was with my family, every choice I made would be for them, right? Not for the greater good. Fuck it, it doesn't matter now. You're better off without me.
Except I always had to tell Eli to be quiet.
Gnome? Are you okay?
Fine. I'm fine. Just fine.
They don't seem fine.
Gnome!
Can they hear me? It doesn't work if they can't hear me.
Their eyes are open. Go ahead.
I had no time to hate, because the grave would hinder me. And life was not so ample I could finish enmity. Nor had I time to love, but since some industry must be, the little toil of love, I thought, was large enough for me.
Certainly getting the right part of them at the right time.
Jesus. Did I pass out?
You did.
Looks like a concussion to me, chap. Headaches? Nausea?
Yeah, but it hasn't been that bad.
Why didn't you say something?
I didn't want to make a fuss. It's fine.
It doesn't seem fine.
Are you okay?
I passed out, Theo. Clearly not okay, but thanks for your concern.
We care. We all care. A lot.
I know. This is getting awkward. Go away.
Love you too, Gnome.
Group hug?
We need to talk.
Relishing the fresh Colorado air?
Just trying to look moody and debonair. It's all about the aesthetic.
You had me scared there for a minute.
Who knew massive head trauma could lead to concussions? Your love and concern warms my heart, babe. But look at me now. Good as new.
For how long?
I hope I didn't spook the crew. They've had enough trauma for a lifetime. Talking of trauma, the kid's holding up well, all things considered. Attacked by justice, kidnapped by strangers. She's definitely a complication.
I'm glad she's around. Gives the crew something to care for.
You talk about her like she's a pet. I don't understand how she took to me so quickly. I'm terrible with kids. I have thought about it, though. Kids. Having them. Someday.
I never thought you would want kids.
I guess we don't know each other as well as we thought. Maybe we just haven't wanted to talk about things of that nature. You can. It won't make me run away. Oh, okay. I guess we're doing this.
What? Almost with that bugged out or not.
So this is what you guys do every night. Sit around a campfire and...
Yes, every time.
They always ask.
Did I miss something? What's the joke?
I don't think there's a joke. It's just a question every new member of the crew asks on the night of their first campfire. It's sort of a...
Rite of passage.
Annoying fucking habit.
Geez, fine. Forget I asked. Hey, so does this mean I'm part of the crew now?
You and girl. Of course, right?
Sure. Well, you'll need an official title. So, CT's our driver and cook. Theo's the boss. Sai's the battering ram. I'm the sister, I guess. Eli's the heart, and Gnome's... I'm sorry, Gnome, but what do you do?
Provide cutting commentary to the events of the day, lurk moodily in the periphery, elegantly smoke cigarettes, and I'm the ex, I guess. Wait, why are we framing Pax as the protagonist here?
She did bring us all together.
Fine, Pax is our protagonist, and Girl's the kid. She's got that roll down pat. So what are you, Saul? What do you bring to your new position as crew member?
Well, shit, if you put it like that, I guess I'm a fucking healer. But I can also drive, cook, be sarcastic, build explosive booby traps. I'll earn my keep somehow. Don't you guys worry about that.
Very well.
Hey, do we know if Girl has any allergies or dietary restrictions?
Our food is generally inoffensive and contains few common allergens.
And if things go tits up, I think I can fix anaphylaxis with some choice verses from Sylvia Plath. Ezra Pound, if it's serious.
Does anyone know any bedtime stories? I only know Ryder folktales, and those are probably a little bloody for a preteen.
I have an extensive library of classic children's stories.
Just stay away from Shakespeare, okay? Unless you want her to pass out from boredom.
Isn't that sort of the point?
Fair enough. Shakespeare it is.
Soul's right about the libraries. We need to change our route. Worst case scenario, all the libraries have been raided, and we're on our own. We need to hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. We can't take any chances.
Where would we go?
Let's take a look at the map. Together.
Very far.
We were supposed to go straight north on 85, stopping in Rapid City, and then east on I-90 through Minnesota to Chicago. But with no way to connect with Nadia, we can't risk it. And even if the Rapid City Library is still standing, we'd be cutting it close. We lost a lot of time today. We could still go through the Dakotas, circumventing Rapid City, passing Minneapolis before Chicago, but the Dakotas are dangerous. Even if Eli gets us past the Riders, there are other clans in the territories and they'd be curious about a bus. The other option is to go south into New Mexico and from there through Oklahoma and St. Louis before Chicago, but that's a long detour. That means crossing 2 borders, and we would definitely not make it to Chicago in time. We'd have to communicate with Nova Scotia, and I don't know how to do that now. What do you think, Pax? Any thoughts?
So, how about...
The Great Plains Exclusion Zone. It's... talk about unpredictable and dangerous. Also, the Ashes is permanently closed for civilian traffic. Only trucks and justice vehicles are allowed on I-70 with multiple armed checkpoints.
Didn't Soul say something about a road further north running parallel with I-70? One without checkpoints and... Lebanon.
Route 36. Runs straight through, Lebanon, Kansas. The midway point between West and East, back when there were 50 states. I don't think that town exists anymore. It's all just, dust. Pax?
I mean...
Sorry.
Sounds like fate.
I got caught up in... What do you know about the Ashes?
Same as you, probably. The Great Plains Exclusion Zone. Just a dust bowl now. The dust bowl. Constant storms, terrible visibility. Supposedly the site of Black Ops experiments. At least, according to the conspiracy theorists. The interstate's monitored by justice. And the other highways haven't been maintained since everyone left in the 1990s. It's uninhabitable.
That's our route.
Were you not listening?
What other option do we have, Theo? We're behind schedule. The other routes are not viable, and the zone's uninhabited. We pass through undetected.
You seriously want to do this, Pax?
Dead serious.
Okay. Then we need to move tonight. It'll take close to 12 hours to drive through, and we can't do it in the dark. We need to pass the edge of the zone by sunrise to maximize the daylight. I'll tell the others.
Alright. We have a plan. The Badlands. The mystery of the broadcast finally be revealed. Welcome to the Ashes.
Are you sure we're going the right way? Can't see a thing out there.
I believe so, although my senses are affected by the storm and by magnetic anomalies. It's a good thing my optics are far superior to human eyes. I can still see the road and avoid any obstacles or potholes we may encounter.
Let's just try to push through it. The storm has to end at some point, right?
Logically, one would think so, but I've never encountered this particular weather phenomenon before.
We get sandstorms in Pacifica too, but nothing like this.
Like I said, it's playing havoc with my senses. The sand, the wind, magnetic interference. But at least my optics are still Mostly functional. I can see the road. Barely.
And on the positive side, no one can really see us, either. I should probably go check on the others. They're telling scary stories and I'm worried they'll scare her.
Who? Girl?
Sai.
Those who refused to leave the zone were hunted down and
Anything?
killed by death squads with flamethrowers.
I hope we made the right choice. Going through the ashes.
Scattered their ashes. And that's how this place.
We're good, Theo.
You know, saying we're good doesn't do much to reassure me.
We're still on a road. How's that for reassuring? There was something about magnetic interference,
What do
but
you mean, magnetic interference?
that's all I got. CT didn't seem overly concerned.
Well, everyone's on edge back there. You might want to help steer the conversation in a less morbid direction.
Will do.
What about you, Soul? Any stories about the ashes?
A buddy of mine back in the war said this is where the disorder began. And that freedom fighters went in to investigate. Apparently, only one person made it back out. And she was in a bad way, but before she died, she claims
It's just a dust bowl caused by global warming. Nothing supernatural about it. And there's nothing and no one out there.
Okay, thanks for ruining the fun.
Always.
Well, I for one feel better knowing there's nothing to worry about.
Oh my god,
What?
Is everyone okay?
How's that for
I'm
timing?
not entirely sure, but I believe we struck something. Something organic.
You mean, like a person?
It would have been a very large person, so no. I don't think it was human.
Everyone stay put. I'm going to check it out.
Should any of us be going out there? What if we just stay inside? Huh? Wait it out.
Wait, what? It's not like anyone's coming to our rescue. We're on our own.
if anyone's coming, it'll be justice. I honestly prefer facing whatever's happening.
I don't see a body. All this sand is gonna get into my stupid eye.
Is that blood? On the road?
Ow! Oh, I can't see shit.
There was a body.
Damn it!
Whatever we hit, it was big enough to put a dent in the bus.
And strong enough to shrug it off.
Guys? Guys! Is she with you?
Who?
Girl.
Why would she be... She's not on the bus?
No. She's gone.
What?
I must protect the child.
CT, no! Should we follow?
Would everyone try to...
What do we do?
No one. We can't just run off into the storm.
I'll go after them. You guys stay put in case they come back. Where are you going?
The need to protect and save the child is in my metal.
Fine. Let's find her together.
Thank you. I believe she went this way.
Okay. After you.
Yeah, if we're to find her, honestly, having someone whose eyes are not quite as affected
Hey kid, where are you?
by the dust would be an important first step.
Come back, baby. Hey! That's her. Girl!
If we move quickly, we can catch her. We should be able to climb down from over there. Pax? Here.
What's gotten into her?
I don't know, but she's not safe here.
This is the only way across. I'll go first. You can follow when I'm on the other side.
Please be careful, Pax.
As careful as I can be. Regret or not, there is no turning back. One's left to finish. Hmm.
You okay, kid? You sound okay. I'm really sorry about this. And we're stuck. God damn it. Hey, CT? You okay? Caretaker? We're okay, kid. We'll be okay. Just keep breathing. Come on. Come on. What?
I think that's probably what we hit. It does seem
Did you see that?
more robotic than organic. Everything is stuck.
Who's there?
Pax, are you hurt?
I'm okay, but CT may be damaged. Give me a hand?
What happened?
Can you see what's wrong with her?
I'm no Ziggy, but maybe this cable goes into this port and...
Oh. Hello. Eli. Pax.
Can you walk?
I believe so. But I don't think I can risk going any further. I might get stranded. You two must go after Girl. I'll wait here.
How did you get down?
Controlled slide. A one-way trip. Did you find Girl?
She was running towards something or from something. I don't know.
What are we waiting for?
There she is.
What's she looking at?
Doesn't look like this storm's letting up anytime soon.
Pax, on the bridge.
Be right on.
Shouldn't we take cover?
How did they even get out? I thought everything was locked down.
I guess someone messed up.
Any ideas, Pax?
The new kid. Doesn't know his asshole from his fucking hands.
Give me a minute. My back's hurting. That seat will be the death of me.
Only if those creatures don't get to us first. I don't like being out here. Feels like we're being watched.
This place is huge. I don't think there's more than a couple of them. We're probably safe.
Man, I don't know.
Should we keep going? Where did Girl go? Big door ahead.
I think that's a floodgate.
Maybe Girl got through.
Girl?
Can you see anything?
Indeed.
Hey, girl! Girl! Wait!
What's she doing?
Running away.
What? Shh. Whatever it is, it's big.
Big, ugly, strong.
Did it leave?
It does seem to be assisting.
It was too close. But if
you don't think it... I mean, Girl, is she...
Huh? Who's down there?
They spotted us.
Stay right... We're coming down to... What? No!
Right, if we need a fight.
Take that!
What are we fighting?
Don't ask me. I have no idea.
Theo was right.
About? Coming at you. Fire all over.
The ashes.
At least they're not cannibal.
Okay. Multi-part fight.
Where did it go?
Away. That's all that matters. We should get out of here, but how?
Hey, is that a ladder?
That might be how Girl got out. Let's go.
Maybe if we find something to throw at it. Hey, Pax, is that
Betty's? Must be long abandoned. Although,
lights are on?
yeah, that's weird. And is that music?
You think girls...
Let's check it out.
I'll keep watch while you check inside.
Hey! Hi. Betty.
Welcome. Welcome to Honey Betty's. Table 4. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. No. 1, 1, no, 1.
Did you see a little girl?
Oh. Oh. Yes. I have girl. I had children. Their names were... I don't remember their names. No names. No names.
No, I'm talking about a human child.
Oh, certainly. Right over there, honey. I'll get you some menus, although I have...
There you are. We've been looking everywhere.
Who
Oh,
are you? Answer me. What are you doing?
sitting down. Hey, girl.
I told you. You shouldn't be here. Neither of you should be here. But it's too late now. You can't leave.
Why shouldn't we be here?
No one should be here. No one can leave. This is the underworld. We are dead. There's no escaping hell. No point even trying.
We're not dead. I know this because we have a bus waiting for us to take us back out of the ashes.
That's how they do it. They give you hope. They make you believe. And then they take it all away from you.
I'm sorry to hear you feel that way, but we're leaving now. Girl, come on.
Really? Is this true? She says she must go to the tree. That the tree needs her.
The what?
She says you know the tree. The Whispering Tree.
Which tree are you talking about?
The Whispering Tree. I hear it. I see it in my dreams. I've tried to find it, but I don't know where it is. But she does. Is this true? Have you seen it?
The child can't speak.
No, but she whispers to me inside my head. Only fragments, but I understand. She says we must all go to the tree together.
Very well.
She believes it's very, very important.
Where is this tree?
She believes she can show us the way. I've been looking for it for so long. We need to go with her.
Yo, Pax, we have visitors there. You found her. And also, this one. Who?
Eli, what did you mean by visitors?
What? Oh, yeah, Justice. Justice Patrol, rolling in.
Man, those seats are murder on my back. What are we doing?
Everyone stay put. I'll take care of... Where did she go?
I'll find her.
And I'll figure out how to deal with those guys out there.
I'll get you some menus, although I have to warn ya.
Girl.
We're out of everything.
Officers?
Who are you?
You can't be here.
Hands in the
Get
air.
down.
There's no rush.
What are you doing here? This is a restricted zone, no civilians. Where did you come
It's like confusion.
How did
So, which is it? Get down or don't move?
Both.
Just stay right there. What are you doing here?
I got lost. And then I spotted this diner
We?
and...
She said we. You said we. Who's we?
Down on the
Where
ground
are the other
now.
What did you do?
Made them feel pain. My pain.
What happened? Did you...
She's a Nomo.
Damn. So what
Pain.
can they...
They cause pain.
I transfer pain. My pain. But it always comes back.
Dude, that's rough.
We need to leave. There may be more of them.
Back to the bus?
Not yet. Girl, you see the tree? And you, can you walk? Take us there. Please.
What's this about a tree? Where are we going?
It's complicated.
The tree whispers to me in my dreams. It calls for me.
I've seen the same tree in my dreams, and also when I hunt echoes. I thought it was just random noise, but girl can also see it. She's taking us there. I need to figure out what all of this means.
Got it. Let's go.
That's it? Just let's go?
Sure. We found girl, we saved another normal, and this sounds important, so let's go.
Did anyone ever tell you you're an amazing person, Eli?
It's weird. I hear that all the time. Max.
We need one more for this.
We should do an echoes checkup on... You know. What are you doing in this place, all by yourself?
I'm dead. And this is hell. We're all alone.
I'm not. I'm with them. And we're not dead. We came here in a bus. I don't think the afterlife has buses.
We could have buses.
So, we are deluded, but you are sound mind?
My eyes are open to the truth. This is hell.
Hell, yeah, okay. If that's the case, why are there justice patrols?
They're demons. We just see them as just... She says that's where it is.
I mean, that tracks. Those who I would definitely believe they would have just cops in hell. That's not really a question.
This looks like the main entrance.
Who are you people? You need to leave.
Hey guy, relax.
Did you
We're
not hear
to...
me? Get the hell out of here. They will hear you. They will come for you.
They?
You okay, dude?
You can't be here.
We got that, and as soon as you open that gate, we'll be out of your hair.
I can't do that. They'll hear you. They'll come for you. For us.
We just need to get through that gate.
No. This is the only safe place left. I'm not leaving this booth until they send reinforcements.
And who are they?
I don't know how you guys got here, but you need to leave before they come back.
anything further, or...?
You failed them. Your teammates, they've seen who you are. A coward.
I'm all alone.
Open that gate and we'll take care of you. I promise.
What the hell? What do I have to lose? I mean, everything's fucked. I just need to... My access card. Shit, it's not here. I must have left it in the car when I ran for my life from those monsters.
Where's your car?
Out in the lot. It shouldn't be hard to find. It's the only one that's not a rusty wreck.
I'll get your card, and then you'll open the gate?
Yeah, just, hurry. Those things might come back.
Very well. Alright, round two. On 1.5.
In your face!
Do at least know they are.
These things are strong, but not very smart.
We know that they are indeed organic.
That's what I call combat tactics.
Basic training kicking in, man.
I guess military school's good for something. You're dying. In your face!
Alright, one down, one to go.
I guess military school's good for something.
Top of my class, 2 years in a row.
It shows. You're a good fighter. Glad you came along.
I hate to say it, but I enjoy fighting. But only the bad guys.
I think these guys count as flames everywhere.
That's the rule. I was in the middle of trying to convince you there was fire everywhere.
Maybe they're just protecting their territory.
I don't think they're native to the ashes.
Okay, but it still feels like we're fighting animals, not robots.
Animals trained to kill us.
That does sound like justice, despite their messaging about not using force.
This... Hello, loser. This force seems pretty lethal to me.
Everything's equal if you try hard enough. Learn
Go away.
Everything's equal if you try hard enough. Learn that from Justice and the Rider.
I'm guessing they don't have much else in common.
You guessed it.
Alright, wrap it up with a bath. We got the key card.
Hey.
Yeah?
Where's your team?
No idea. I started my shift here a couple of days ago, and when no one came to relieve me, I tried to go out there looking for help, and that's when that thing showed up. I saw it tear through a couple of men like they were paper. I ran back here, haven't left since. Haven't seen anyone, except you guys.
Got it.
Thank God. Try scanning it on your side of the fence. I'll come out.
Yo, dude. The card doesn't work. It just flashes red.
Shit. Yeah, it's got biometric sensors. I need to be the one to... I kept my end of the bargain. You guys promised to protect me from...
Oh, shit! The poor guy just
pummeled him.
I don't do anything about a sucker punch, but
He was already dead, like everyone in this place.
Okay, well, I'm still going to assume I'm alive, so let's get moving before the creature comes back for more.
we could remove the problem.
She's the leader.
I knew it was a her. She brought some friends.
We need to stop them. Surprise!
Hey, the one on top of President Kennedy.
She's bigger than the others. I'm just getting that vibe.
Queen of the Cyberillas.
Cyberillas. Eyes on me.
Incoming!
I'm sticking with bionics.
It's a bit generic. It lacks...
Why do you talk like you fight?
lacks lights.
Words of hello, loser. You're burning. Also, usually messes with
Yeah, they're not exactly engaged in that.
We'll just have to step up our game. Surprise! In your face!
There we are.
Hey, where did girl go?
There. She wants us to follow.
Alright. I'll follow her. Alright, up we go. What's up?
I'm looking right now. That's a demon.
Looks more like a giant octopus to me. A building-sized octopus.
You guys actually see that thing?
Yeah, definitely. Why?
It must be related to my squids, but I only see those when I use the meme. Why is this one visible to everyone?
Maybe it's got something to do with this weird place.
Could be. And something tells me we'll find the tree where that thing is.
Do you think it's protecting it?
Maybe, yeah. And that makes me think I may have gotten the squids wrong from the start.
Let's look for a way across.
Hey! I found them! Stop! You're in a restricted area! Got eyes on the intruders. Rooftop, building C. What are you doing?
What's happening to him?
What are they?
Get off me!
It's hurting them, not us.
You're right.
Oh.
It's on our side. Our new shout makes people turn on themselves. So if we cancel our enemies, you've been canceled. Infected. You're alone. Infected by echoes, driven mad by disinformation.
Is that a thing?
You're on your own. Trust me. Eyes on me. Where are your friends now? Trust me, it's a thing. You've got nobody. Trust me, it's a thing. We had social media in Pacifica.
Well, that was simple enough.
There you are, smart girl. There's a bridge. We can cross over to the tower.
So our plot relevant squid battles were Misdirection.
You really think the giant squid monster is friendly?
I don't think it wants to hurt us. And maybe it can help us.
How?
I have no idea. But we need to figure out how to communicate.
Communicate? With that? Again, how?
Eli, if you can make us believe anything, maybe it'll also work on the giant squid.
What do you have in mind?
Instruments. We need guitars, a drum kit.
I don't understand.
Just conjure up some instruments and follow my lead. We're gonna put on a show.
Alright.
piss her off?
I don't think so. It's not attacking.
So what does she... Hey! Why does she help us?
I think the squid told her to. The demons are protecting this place.
And now it knows we're friends because we're...
Anomals. I think so.
Does look akin to the whispering room.
Guys, we're surrounded.
They're not attacking. Just watching. Protecting the tree.
Is that it?
I believe so. Come on, let's follow her.
This is not a tree, it's... What is this? It looks like it's made from crystal.
I don't know. But it whispers. It's full of voices.
I don't hear anything.
I do. And she does. What are you doing? Don't touch it!
Too late, we've already touched it.
These are the 9 proto-language symbols we've been able to identify so far. There may be more. Each symbol represents an idea, a concept, a meme. This isn't language as we know it, Pax. There aren't phonemes that combine into words. This is a deeper language, based around core truths. Combine these concepts, these memes, into patterns, and you have the root of every single human language, and possibly the origin of consciousness itself. And, if I'm right, a way to reprogram reality. If I was religious, I'd call the proto-language the Word of God, the tongue of angels. But it's more than that. It's how the universe made sense of itself. It's code. It's how the entropic cosmos became more than a vast cloud of atoms and found cohesion. In a sense, it is the language of God. But God, or the idea of God, is a product of the proto-language, not the other way around. I guess you could say the proto-language is God. The power of the proto-language is immense, Pax. We've only begun to scratch the surface. With your help, I believe we can go so much deeper. Anomals can vocalize the proto-language, but only a subset of it. Their control over the language is primitive, like a child learning its first words. But you,
Pax, you're different. Once, long ago, we left you with a gift so that you could unlock the proto-language's full potential. We hoped that someday you'd figure it out for yourself, and you'd return here to where it all began.
The proto-language appears in the very earliest cave drawings, all across the world. The same images, the same ideas, everywhere, at the same time. That's what made us realize this language is older than humanity, older than Earth. It's part of the very fabric of reality, part of each and every one of us. And if we can decipher
There were
all of it...
hundreds of us, working on deciphering the proto-language, trying to piece together what we knew, what we'd learned, into a codex, into something applicable. And we succeeded. Sort of. That's what this place was. A language lab, a test bed, a recording studio, a radio transmitter. We combined the memes, we recorded it, but we realized it was unsafe. We didn't know what might happen if it was broadcast to the world, so we stopped. The project was dead, except justice. Language weaponized, A way to rewrite the world, too tempting for an authoritarian regime.
Echoes returning to the tree.
The tree led you here. None of this is by chance. Her fruit was carried on ethereal winds to where they were most needed, where you could hear them and capture them, shape them into new words. But there are other forces at play now, and not all agree that humans should regain command over the proto-language. It broke them once, turning one language into 1,000. It could do so again, with terrible consequences for everyone. There's a war coming, and it's about more than power and control. It's about the nature of reality itself.
Who are you?
Oh, baby. We are so sorry for leaving you behind.
Who are you?
Don't touch it!
What happened?
The voices are gone.
Guys, look at the tree. It's not glowing anymore.
What did you do?
Nothing. I don't know. I just reached out and...
Eli?
Oh? Is it you? How is it you?
I couldn't see you. With all those voices in my head, I thought I was dead, but now... I see you now. Eli.
Ophelia, I looked everywhere.
Clearly not everywhere enough.
I knew I'd find you.
You knew?
I knew.
Huh. What happened to the tree? I don't hear it anymore. Did you kill it?
I don't think so. I think the opposite. It was chained here by the people who built this place. This isn't the real tree. This was the anchor that kept it chained here. They made this to connect with the Tree of Tongues in that other place to tap into the proto-language.
The what?
It's no longer calling for me. Maybe it just needed help.
Maybe, but I don't know if I did anything. Maybe it was... her.
I don't know. She's not saying. She wants to leave. Go back. Go home. She feels safe there. With your friends.
Okay. Let's go back. I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Pax, what is this place?
I still don't know, but I have theories. Let's head back, and I'll tell you what I think.
Wait, I see something. Yeah, it's them.
And we didn't go back to get CT?
Where the fuck did you go? I thought you were dead.
Okay.
And who's this?
CT made herself back anyway.
I found her. Your what?
How's that possible?
Long story for later. Let's get on the road. This place isn't safe.
You're telling us. We've been hearing things, and CT told us what happened. We sent out a search party. Theo and Ziggy found CT. Damaged, but alive. Or operational, I guess.
Everyone get on board. We need to move. Pax?
Later, Theo. I'm exhausted. Just be happy we found her.
The other night, when we were looking at the map, you insisted on taking us through the exclusion zone.
I recognized something on the map. A name. From a dream. If I'd told you that, you'd have thought I was crazy. Better to lean into the fact that it was the shortest path east. As for what we found, we can talk about it later. I don't know what it means yet.
Let's get out of this hellhole.
You weren't even out there.
Exactly. I have no idea what lurks out there in the ashes. And it's not like you left the bus either, Gnome.
I have a very strong survival instinct.
In my neck of the woods, we call that cowardice.
You should have been there. It was fun. We fought mutated monkeys, met a broken Betty, and played music for a giant squid. Oh, and Pax switched off a tree.
She switched off a tree?
You played for a giant squid?
Wait, a broken Betty? Why am I just finding out about this?
It's not supposed to be checking on, however, this will be the end of our time tonight. Thank you all very much for joining me throughout this adventure. Let us see where we shall go tonight. Alright, so let us send you forward to one Chenna Kitty, who is currently playing Super Mario Bros. Wonder. We'll return tomorrow, continuing our adventures in Dustborn. But until next time, please do all that you can to enjoy the remainder of your evening. And as always, take care and good night.